Oh, just everything. And the Aquaba.
Major General.
So, yeah.
Boko. Brekum Chelsea penalty.
A penalty.
A penalty.
What sha.
A penalty.
Okay.
We the Nyamaso hands in the end. Only D match no. But we the Nyano Amashe. Omo penny for the back complaining ma say penalty a referee na gino hu bi da ba me buy match.
Oh, can nations.
Yes.
Okay.
Me buy match. My friend penny na catch and say ball no go play answer.
Okay.
Inti video no be
ba.
Me can kwa say
turn the name making mo yon wadjuma.
Yes. Me ball inside match video no ball play an here.
Okay.
Keeper na punchy and ball inside inti penalty.
All right.
You know obi say mad the dirty club but the offense or chire na say omo ye one omo ni team omo accept defeat. Number 2, the pressure on the Ma Federation, no, Royal Spanish Football Federation, no, La Liga for referees are not more bad this particular game. Both VR and then Ricardo de Bogos are no Ginem Finfi, Pablo Gonzalez Fuente, or Penina na VR or Dano. Pressure no more de man proud to this particular game. Again, the attitude of players on the field of play and off the field. Sanya man ni pani nyina ka bom. Hwe Rudiger. Enro osi enyan no nkopo referee no. Look at Vini in sote bench no. Yes, Rudiger see o ball ikura wa pra. The whole season what put through pain. Eti she mistakes are na oye Edema Madrid. How weak are Madrid defense now because of your presence or because on you fully fit? Jude kono to say Jude so catch 50-50 ball be a referee na Jema Barcelona. In all the attitude and the disciplining level of the players are almost show on and off the pitch. Oh, cut the boardroom, the leadership and the Madrid phoning na posture before and after the game. And now because Real Madrid is a dirty club.
Yeah.
But you know there is no team on a benefit of officiating. Yeah. Let's not discredit. That is not what I'm saying.
Okay.
Meka in the panel of Madrid achievement in a backed by referees. And I'm saying let's not discredit Real Madrid as a club. But Oma benefited from officiating. There were times not Chelsea fans and Pebas Accra because almost say Omone Barcelona match referees all those things happen. But I'm saying that the person is saying Madrid is a dirty club all because of their attitude off and on the pitch. On the issue of General Spain, they say Omoni referees. Say no dia makaka Omoni referees. Now to the game itself. General, it is the biggest club football on the planet Earth. It is a game uno ba bebasoa. Apart from the individual quality and the level, the fan base, and then down best na be ni pay dia chewa abrochi. We are seeing now. Who expects on the field of play? Who be who that quality, the individualism now? You Madrid, Barca match that you na who be. Again, the system, the plan, the tactical play of the two coaches in the also. Carlo choose to go in without a striker. Barcelona go with their usual setup because only injury ba ko penalty si omo team nanti. Injury no kra ba no. Omo previous games ni nyina no. Omo de Jira Martin ahye ho enti coming into this particular game chop and change bi ani ba bia don de ba be room. And as usual game no start here it was Barcelona and now omo control proceedings not usual with their usual midfield play. Now she Pedro first goal no again the plan and the system no ma working what does Lami Yama in a baller because when Robert Lewandowski ni ho it is only side say oh corner direct by crossing obiani 18 but no obe pick because Ferran Torres or Abrante Ayefren Rudiger and then Asensio Ruben Asensio in terms of the aerial situation no enya dey so obetimi apike omo eti Genoa omo decide say ball ni call Rafinha ho and say call Lami Yama ho what they are going to do, they say, "Boy, no more cut in," and omo cut na because obi a was steady Oliencho mene bia hu say e bia bo be see the Real Madrid act na no ho no e ya na all drum positional sense into no but and take advantage of that plan. Into the first go a Pedro de buy no it was that same plan that worked to perfection and game when cost na was a share kwaya kundi sa share ni go no it was that same style and the position, the arrangement and everything. But you know, after that 1-0, Real Madrid bargained him closely, especially in the second half. And Obiang who said Jude Bellingham, it taking over the midfield, the athleticism, the level of energy, the control, the passing. He was all over the place in midfield. And I know my mother for the bargained him strongly before the introduction of Kylian Mbappe. And Mbappe by no, I don't know so that goal no. Into a ginger mother for them to come back and Osha other Gula and so by Gula by no games are wabody ama Madrid na way games are the other Gula na omukofa ne by no the confidence level the hold that play his ability to take on. Now when you Gula na oba game more one control and pass no. He was given a different instruction and Oba Park, you know, Obia who style na Odeba, Edia Babe Adiap, and then only Adia Madrid are lucky throughout the season. Getting a number 10, play behind the strikers and create space, give them the final through balls, no one fabon into you corner and look at Oliecho Mene, a pinball, a 2-1. One of his best game in the Madrid DC, and at Chomeni at the mile for the second goal. It's no be any some other than your second goal there. At least beat me defending very, very well. But that is Barcelona for you. You know, and look at how Barca came back to equalize. And again, a misunderstanding between Arantia Yefreno, Anthony Rudiger, and then Courtois. Said you we a basic.
Yeah.
Say defend and strike and a banner ball ni me goalkeeper ni be bar. Goalkeeper ni them. A basic. Say striker ba or the defender neighbor. Na say who goalkeeper and ball ne men wo dodo pa enche omumie no adana also them. Until the whole Courtois got it wrong. And again, Rudiger, because on your feet, born in the nanny me na said you are managing on their ball. Eti first born ko be pick and even after Ferran Torres abo ball ko be sad nwaka. But because on your feet no and a ball eti 2-2. Now, Madrid I say back game him closely. But I relax. No more preventive because almost say Madrid I saw the firepower no introducing forwards in that particular game. But again, a system failure. I'll come back and talk about the penalties. Again, a system failure. Look at the TJ ball no Pia Diama Ibrahim Diaz. Who had the position of Diaz any baby and a Kunde Bana. Diaz was closer to the ball than Kunde. But again, when Timmy and close up. Born the top one, no money, the team is on more born, and you know, one chair crowd or the born team a 2-1 game, no cocoye 3-2, Emma Barcelona, a team crown the day. Referee need the Macana Sense General, be beer, chillers, and a more dear ball of fame.
Or fever side beer.
I feel Nabasa deserve a penalty course.
Okay.
Kubasi born, Rafinha the end of Masha, said you mean whom baby. I think he got it right. Rafinha at the end of the day, I will give the referee the benefit of doubt. But Kubasi born no more chain will pull no. Tata manabo no be anshe benedi di no that ball was a penalty. Then consult to VR. Intimi who said Basa na penalty call at least Nabasa deserve sa penalty call na nanko so timi dema. You know ball win American. Ball win American. A coin of fast so ni mu pull the hono. Na me believe we say at least Barca deserves.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But we did.
Okay.
For me, it was a penalty for Barcelona. But said you do have a game larger than 7 clearly. It's problem in an say Spain, like a referees. Champions League in your do semi-finals. Slavko Vincic for Arsenal versus PSG and Clement Tapen for Barcelona versus Inter. Who Spain referee it's general. In all, I feel Barcelona. Omo bagay munum san koy Madrid bagay munum about the last minute, but in the final you play to win, and that is exactly
the penalties no muna fi yaba EPL no so emu kakra matches no do so no so kwa na eko no one is talking about the pass from Lamine Yamal to Ferran Torres for the equalizer. Yamal for Ballon d'Or. Madrid players are not disciplined at all on the field of play. SL the way every wa na abre SL Lawrence, from the onset of the league, I made you aware that Barca will win treble this season. This is just the beginning. Visca Barca, Cephas, Elikem, every day so in the central region and Abre. It was a key incident, penalties.
And then I make us,
yeah. And she showed a crana EPL.
You know, I heard an mama the question referee and said, Rafinha and the normal video ni bio. You know, that ball, I'll give the referee the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
Because when so much, my chef Rafinha Diana, my do you know
what about this?
Man, I'm saying, my man, who baby, so Rafinha. Oh, the
once I'm come with you, slow the Kakrani Shadi.
Said you.
Okay.
And I'm
yes.
I'll give the referee the benefit of doubt.
Yes. Or confirm all right. But man, who contact?
Yes. No, do you know what I'm saying? Contact, they don't say are they different.
A buy.
Almost you're the cage, you know. Oh. Do you know?
No.
Yes. Maybe Saturday who is there. Yes. Into 1 out. With the more incident, and then Kubasi Diana.
Over in quick action now.
A penalty.
And the one you're penalty.
It was an
slow now.
Until I know catch us there. Ghana and Nigeria penalty down with you in Nigeria. Be seen them need to be about their penalty now. Do you know? It may that wasn't different from this one. Where into me women who say Ucharafina. The usual contact on a woman to say or Baba Rafina mum class or dive. So into this one I'll give it to Ricardo. But for the Kubasi own, do you know? And dear, it was clear that you would say clear.
Yes, I'm coaching. Yes, slow no also near Radi. Yes, I'm coaching. Yeah.
Okreni mua. Okreni.
Or the train is set in the crowd.
Into we did a penalty.
Yes.
We did a penalty.
Oh, yeah, the train is set and look at that. Yes. Into an also there.
Sunday,
whom
said you something different here. You know, I think the key decisions for me, Barcelona and also something out of it.
Okay.
Madrid and Timmy and take more chances, and that is it. In all, referee more the body as I do. Me and so many.
And so many.
Yeah.
All right. Enti yantuaso. Now, how did Rafinha? How did he fall down? Where he had the opportunity, when he had the opportunity to shoot. Okay, Barca fan being also yes, I did know scorer, Barca,
Barca.
Scorer Barca.
Yeah.
So no groom not here.
No, buy or catch him say Barca. Oba Diabra Catalan. On Crofoba.
Also co-spinner.
Yeah. Now we need this win.
Okay.
As me back speed, I'm Catalan. I wanna be BI.
Okay. Inti owani jimpa eno Samuel Holland.
Okay.
Barca fan bia utwem bia no abeji fufu. 41. Ni aponche nam odwan. Ti Barca fans na omo 41 ni nyina bia otofufu ma no. We na we akotra ho. O say mi chiri Madrid enti mamfufu ni bi. Onye Barca fan ba o chiri Madrid. Na o say GBD.
Team bia ade very common with team dominate bia. It go to a time. Now be a petit mo be Barcelona. Enti edru time na Chelsea Barcelona games no Chelsea team ne Barca born na man for support to Chelsea pa because the era of Pep Guardiola na team to stop Barcelona. Enti Barca dominate team on who be here. Now it go to a time Chelsea for no to be taking over and ye be Chelsea be Premier League, Champions League one man you kra mo say semi-final no 20 games. And I do know Madrid for no san be fa o madie. And obi or best stop Madrid for with their dominance. Barca team here no La Liga and but they do Champions League. How many times and then who Barcelona Real Madrid in the Champions League? And you know even with average setup they want to win. Players are Rudiger, you are bandaging in NBA, still I do not know teaching them. When there will be no stop with a dominant side and any baby and the edge. That is the teacher of Madrid now.
Osawako Barca fans and so much pa. Any more bias or me Barca sympathizers. Who's almost about to Barca, but also more common dear or more Barca. In the numbers here, Madrid. Dr. Jantua, I say Madrid. You say no beer. Madrid is down. Right about to platform. I repeat, Madrid is down. No, the first person who you will be a day. In the for a celebrity pa. We are happy. We happy person.
Yeah. But Madrid surprising me, especially in the second half.
Okay.
Was a Saturday in the say yen ye be dominate how said the game in the BCI. And we showed it during the first half. We completely outplayed Real Madrid. Because near Kurabon, your midfielders of Kurabon, and that was what we did. But in the second half, when he introduced Arda Güler, Carlo Ancelotti and Luka Modric, said they completely changed the face of the game. I feel you saw Madrid were creating chances, making very good moves, and especially with the coming in of Mbappe, so they had the equalizer and had the second goal. But Sergio Kunde. Oh yeah, Juma pa.
They go in the crown,
yeah.
What a goal! And from that distance,
Ibrahim Diaz is Trebon. He never knew Kunde was coming with different option. Kunde came and one there was him. And he had the final touch to make sure the result.
I always say local football, no, and it is your Ghana league, Andy, because who we call Bonsu, Dotty Junction, or Bonsu for
okay. Maybe I'm feeling gas.
Yes, my goodness. Na Bonsu for no, a tinny pa Madrid name. Na me ti miss me enjoy omo.
Wow.
This is omo football no. Omo who can in na tinny sa. No, we have 12. No, we say, wow. Wow. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. Nice.
You know, if you respect the consumers, our game will come back. Until say you're very respecting consumers. Omo to game.
Yeah.
Intina Spanish La Liga, omo ye fixtures na. Omo consider Premier League. So there be Premier League in Crawford. Intini kwasi a big game. Kushie Liverpool, Man United.
Yes.
Chelsea, Man United. Arsenal, Liverpool. I was here say Clasico and they go 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
On say washa, realize who say all the big teams enra Chelsea boy we are 11:30 na Chelsea we. It would the Clasico koko say 8 p.m. Premier League the big game be anywhere on Babel 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Almost Super Sunday area. And you know, all the consumers at their disposal. Apart from number 70,000 Sevilla no, almost have born. If we are seeing now was set for the Clasico. Inti omo respect consumers ehun se there be omo beto e ball no omo be hwe no internet no sa time na e be ball no omo ni match bia hwe ye no omo twen ye Roma ene eye Inter Milan omo realize say Sunday 1 p.m. inti en kele bibia Saturday anime na no the Saturday was all over. It was Clasico inti an respect omo ba stadium be hwe ball no na BBC game no na mpanin for fan try ampo nyampo nya amanenko into referees for into match commissioner for into players you don't expect these fans to drop to stadium.
Yankomra na yemetwaso emamo EPL Liverpool crowned the EPL champion with 4 games to go and 4 games. 4 games to go. As a Chelsea diehard, I cannot fathom why the administrators of our clubs keep on failing to admit that we are an elite side and need a proper winners mentality. This coach, Maresca, is clearly reducing our club to as low as the level of our coach he is. You can't beat Ipswich to have a hope of being in the top 4. Ipswich? This coach keeps on benching players and playing players out of position. Well, no. Inti akwasisafo inti na menti o message na siye ene de na o de buy no say Liverpool there a big club of a small club clouds pa. Oh, is it true? Liverpool there a big club of a small club clouds pa. They have won the league with 4 matches to go, but you don't even hear the Premier League is over. Where are the fans? Where are their fans? They don't make the rivalry even interesting. If this was Chelsea or Manchester United, people will actually feel the noise of this victory. Anyway, congratulations to them. On their 2nd Premier League title, they still have miles to go to catch up with Chelsea. 5. Akwasi Safo Kantanka Airport Residential Area Accra. They do we and so abre.
That's okay.
Or see league go mun nim say is celebrity no. And come league we say Chelsea ni Man U ni win here. Obeti.
Or can Krumwana outside UK.
Media, what can you now boom?
As a message you tell me. Sergio, any
okay. But Liverpool fans does Kruma pa.
Sir, no, outside Africa, the woman also. Outside UK, the every day Africa, woman also.
Ghana also.
Ghana, yeah, no more when you're feeling it. Yes.
Oh, okay.
All because
so that explains it.
Yes. Yeah. The younger generation, Sergio, younger generation, Chelsea. Man U, Barcelona.
Yeah.
Anu kra na Madrid no bia and support na baako. And a bonus said, "Oh, Usisua. The Obeba beto na ho na wo. Liverpool aye kan o masemi." Said you. Be an enkra na o maba in the next 10-15 years. And almost beba beka some year Liverpool for. But so what the buy generation no almost 25 over the year. Said you 8 teams na makana because they saw those teams dominating era. Until Liverpool, they are 2 league titles in about 35 years. So do. What do you expect? But in UK, they are celebrated. You know, UK, they almost celebrate. How many young guys? And Abishan also a Liverpool.
Okay.
But
Omaji,
Omaji, and you know, they work for it.
Yep.
Minimum say I'm straight and now.
Young Comra. General Sanka Leo Messi ni Ronaldinho ewa Anka Lamine Yamal will have been the reincarnated. That boy is a real genius. Hey, that boy knows how to do the do. Kwasi Afrane Brokum Chelsea. Anyway, Abre. Kwasi Kasa Obese Nations. Na Kasa group in Odi. Lamine Yamal. I'm not someone come no canasem. And friends a weekend he gave me. As a mom mention okra.
No, you know.
Ade.
Say,
the role he played.
He was crucial. 2 assists. Look at this one. Look at the first goal. Once I'm a system failure, a player needs to be at this position. Super. He has been key to the Barcelona setup this season. Very, very key. Lewandowski goes now. Actually, now the supplies come from him and then Rafinha. And the 3 top for Barcelona are more performing. You know, in the last few games, Rafinha cut off. It has been Yamal all over. It is the reason why Carlo Ancelotti decided to still amend the effort of the Nebebo. But still, I'm in the effort into saying Tempano Praco. So in the Barcelona attack, Pedri Bechan and Hosa, Barcelona within the attacking play or the final third decision making there, it is Lamine Yamal or Rafinha. And only both from the favorite right side. And again, Madrid any a stopper to stop in. It is our jibbo on our money space. Now man a chance Ketuabia. It is either Ochusu or Beshutu or be cut in, take on players and create something out of nothing.
All right.
Or a true genius. But Lionel Messi didn't Ronaldinho element in the Marcos in Panem.
No, because also Muniwa. Because no Nasa Babu.
Okay, that is what he said.
As Omar Babu.
No, it is the same as the element in no produce. He doesn't have any of them.
Okay.
The mechanics or dribble very, very well. But you know, I agree per his age, the brand of football now, he's a true genius.
Lamine Yamal.
But what is the correlation? What did I say about Lamine
Yamal? Okay, so can say Onyenru omo level.
That is not what I said.
Can
say he's talking about the technical quality of the 2 players, and I'm saying that he doesn't possess any of them. So where does the Ronaldo come from? But when he has him cross.
Okay. Esel, a customs officer.
Esel, so you're in the bus.
Oh, no,
no, in the bus. I will be a Ronaldo as someone. Ronaldo.
Yes.
And then Lionel Messi.
Okay. And the age as achievement as or care about the skill set of the 2 players. And our person said the heir apparent to the throne, Lamine Yamal. And I make us say of the technical set of the 2 players, he doesn't possess any.
Okay.
Yeah,
twaso krankradie na course weekend na papa commentary yamfa kakram famwe. Oh, Peter Drury. Wow. Send you also describe Liverpool win no. Win tikakra. Na obe enjoy pa.
David, thank you. And the sun shines down on them. For Anfield, a truly precious day. 1 point, just 1 point, and Liverpool are ready to let rip. 5 years since cruel circumstance so compromised their outpouring of joy. 35 years since the great Alan Hansen led out Liverpool last to seal a title in front of their own. A palpable, universal yearning to celebrate. To win it by a streak today. Liverpool to press the tape here and now, with the rest of them not even in the picture. 5 to play, 1 point needed. It is a luxurious position, but it will weigh heavy until it is done. A joy and, as the manager has put it, a responsibility. It's Madison with depth, that's a good header! And there is a kick in the shins for the seemingly certain. Dominic Solanke has risen for Spurs and stuck a pin in the atmosphere. Salah sifted through for Szoboszlai. Diaz! Nicked back by Ravenberg and hit by McAllister. Oh, it's a beauty! And now you've got to believe them. Take Bergvall away. Onto it here is Cody Gakpo. Champions now, beyond all reasonable doubt, with the thick end of an hour still to play. Dominic Szoboszlai, Mo Salah! Sunshine and champagne! There was no goal, they wanted more. To crown the moment, the king. For posterity, Mo Salah and the Kop as one. Trent Alexander-Arnold, Diogo Jota, and touched in for number 5. And it's an own goal. As much about Tottenham misery as it is Liverpool elation. They needed little by way of help. They've just been given a nudge along their happy way. Liverpool are the champions. For their people, with their people, and for the 20th time. No one else is close. They have ripped it up, champions with a month to spare. Arne Slot has marched right in, and he has cracked it first up. Mo Salah, heaven sent, a footballer from the gods, the relentlessly thrilling points of difference, now a two-time champion, and he's staying for more. Virgil van Dijk, the embodiment of class. He is alpha, his poise, his effortless athleticism, his charismatic leadership. And Arne Slot, he replaced a legend and he became a legend. It is a personal feat of extraordinary substance. Calm, gracious, and until now undemonstrative. Twice now for Alisson too, still the epitome of calm resistance. Some are doing it for the first time. Robertson, another two-time. But there is the core, and there are the stars. And there are those who have felt this before, but without the embrace of Liverpool's people. How can Trent consider walking away from this? The days for which he has lived. And there is the Liver bird back on its perch.
How could Trent consider walking away from this? Okay, wow. Hey, Peter Drury. It will be a now must say any crum casanti do baby ultimately. Now, when you know it, yes, I admit. You can say tree commentary. As we are Santini and as we are Fantini, and now we are saying, you know, Ukrum Casano, the year commentary now. With my baby.
No, say
Ukrum Casano.
I knew beyond the meeting. Say Martin Taylor on French, John Champion on French,
Yes.
Proud Foot on French.
Yes.
Omuni but you know, he's
This
an
guy
embodiment
is
of
a poet.
he's the embodiment of a comment.
Oh, you're poet.
Yes.
Say,
How he
works
crafts.
with your pen or dear.
Yes.
And this will be our dream home.
Very.
Or why not bunting work?
Yes.
Hey. How could Trent consider walking away from this? Your description of the place. Or Tiwa no can any dream. something else.
Yes,
Peter Drury. Oh
Yeah.
no. Oh no. The Liverpool, congratulations. Then I'll for Mukakrabi or Maji. I can see,
You know, Liverpool trophy no
4 games to go.
And the panel of bone in Charlton, he replaced a legend and became a legend. You know, coaches are more Premier League in more first season or margin. Or more idea about coach we be. Apart from Manuel Pellegrini and not on your winner, no, or money level of experience and slot in Nibi. Carlo Ancelotti, Antonio Conte, Jose Mourinho, Manuel the Engineer Pellegrini.
Yeah.
So Pellegrini a Jumo Koye no Villarreal.
Yeah.
Edi Malaga so. Eba Real Madrid. The level of experience no ba Manchester City. A beji in the first season na. Na the level in the experience no was structure and slot. Conte with Juventus obie nim the Okoye wo Juve.
Yeah.
Jose Mourinho needs no introduction. He was young. But Jose Ejuma Ewo FC Porto alone. A man that level of experience. And this coach is doing a normal level of experience. No was a chair and slot.
Yeah.
You know, he came to the Premier League. This is a league almost spending 1.7 billion last season over the summer transfer. Oba, you know, there was an uncertainty for his centre back. Peter Drury described Virgil van Dijk as an embodiment of class. Oba and Mo Salah ye obeko Saudi obeko another uncertainty. And I threat Alexander Arnold so there. So 3 players are so integral to the setup of Liverpool. Van Dijk the attacking play Trent, Mo Salah, goals about 80% of the goals Mo Salah. That's how players in their dream said obeko. But again, the coach find a way. And my players, it would be an Asala crowd. I could grant interview. Still, I don't who's affecting the performance on the field of play. Look at the banter between Salah. Any coach, open your friend, Jimmy Carragher. But still, I know effect with Mo Salah. And you know, but finding a way. Check the grabbing back, big rod, the midfield of Liverpool. Grabbing back from Ajax, Bayern Munich, one team and cementing the position of Bayern. And a club kofa ne ba or the ne na ushano the profile is different from McAllister, different from Dominic Soboslai. But no one thought Obetimi filled the gap because their plan was to go in for Andre Trinidad. No me bon number 6 na Fabinho Ebonimomo. But he set up a register in front of the back line and the rest is history. Into coach na ye juma and you know Liverpool a few teams are players in Roma about some performance at Depo. Even Darwin Nunes. Say games Liverpool or be game changer at the meeting my friend Liverpool. Until Liverpool work for it, you can obey me a Chelsea about Man City about no in all and slaughter ye Juma and you know he was focused, he made sure say City no almost starting on the club time I know more bottle no way the among bottle and you know the performance no a level a watch until you give it to Liverpool and slot and Mo Salah once again. You know what Jenny Dean will Premier League in him. Ne betcha see a bigger player. It is a Mo Salah or be yet that very consistent for Liverpool. I feel he deserves a statue because you know why you want to credit to Liverpool. All players and all the guys they've done really really well and they deserve to win their Premier League.
Liverpool old legends.
Yes.
Also Mo Salah deserves a statue.
Yeah, he deserves a statue.
Now why you say legend?
No, do you know what I mean? Castle, yeah, Juma chair.
The man no deserve statue.
Do you know within the era of
huge legends?
Yes, do you know almost huge legends, but he has achieved it in all. No, Minka says uncle for the man first statue more. We are talking about Salah now.
Fine, but I didn't know how many be.
Do you know?
We knew that can make our own.
No, me too. Open what you say.
Yeah.
Obi say Kenny Douglas. Obi say Bob Paisley.
Yeah.
Obi say Steven Gerrard.
How many now will be all?
No, I've not checked, but I'm saying that.
Don't check in here.
No, they don't need. Maybe I'm a suggest to say.
Gerrard didn't.
Do you know? Yeah, I didn't ask Steven Gerrard. They are most Salah nyamroye.
Waji champions, waji league, unji league.
You know, I didn't Salah, and it's been consistent than all their players in the last 5 years. Which player within the Liverpool history? Because you know, here can you Robbie Fowler, Stan Collymore, Jimmy Carragher, and then we talk about Steven Gerrard. Omona Yeka.
English boys. Egyptian.
He has achieved
Egyptian
than all
God.
of them.
God.
General,
Yes.
what achieve omunyina? What achieve omunyina?
Are you sure about
He's
this?
playing 3 UEFA Champions League finals. 1-1.
If not for
He has
Madrid.
he has 2 Premier League titles. Gerard was saying. Only be. Gerard Modian, we agree. Gerard never had the opportunity to play in such a quality team. But I'm saying that within that range, it is Mo Salah. Say no. Mo Salah dey na why no Thierry Henry mo ne place na e bomb. Didier Drogba mo na e bomb di bebrebe no.
Gerard had some class big crowd. And
Yeah, compare
just a
you.
few.
Yeah,
Yeah,
compare.
just a
The
few.
Nka's only class.
Yeah. Make
My hair
team. Make
comparison.
a team. It's not a team.
Okay.
Team are Liverpool.
Me the you can start you.
Yeah.
Any comparison?
No, cause Gerard in more team a work quality to say we. So you share Benitez team I back close to winning the Premier League. Alex Ferguson in 2009. No more Fernando Torres. No more Xabi Alonso. No more Javier Mascherano. No more the likes of Jamie Carragher. And Sergio, all these guys were so consistent. Jermaine Pennant and all the likes of the
Stephen Finnan.
That time, not Stephen Finnan in my field.
Who was the right back?
2009.
Whichever way.
Abeloa was the right back
Whichever
that time.
way.
Now Fabio Aurelio was ho. Now Daniel Aga mo at the back. Sergio, it was a consistent team. Sharp midfielder Benedu Xabi Alonso current Liverpool team.
No, none of them.
Yeah, midfielder Benedu or no one Steven Gerrard.
No, none of them.
Striker Ben Monti said Fernando Torres. Sergio, it was a touch of a class of a team. That year they bottled it. Kid to be no more lose Alex Ferguson ebeji. Yebesanya Yana Suarez, okay Suarez, Storage, and of course Raheem Sterling. That one was also a very, even though it might not be too complete at this one. But Sergio Neno near Brenda Rogers and bottle.
The point is, in all this,
Yeah.
do you still believe Salah deserves a start?
More than deserves Sergio.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you know Mo Salah? We're paying it due to the Premier League.
More than deserves Sergio.
We're paying it due to the
Okay,
Premier
okay.
And it is not a Liverpool of 70s, 80s. No. And yes, sir. We a Liverpool, Premier League, off at he gave them the first one in the first 29 years.
All right.
That is the Salah we're talking about.
Okay, Emreko 11:28. Emreko ye papa. In some P ekoso weekend the minimum say we remember is 5 minutes be Napoli overtaking Inter Milan. I was so Italy and easy cra. And other gonna fi Yembra African some P na yemi Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me share Roma against Inter Milan. I'm share Napoli into Torino game.
I'm having goosebumps listening to the poem from the poet on our 20th league title. Seydou, thank you for this elation. Joseph New Edubiase. Okay. Our
Sergio.
goosebumps ne twi
Say, I was say.
I was saying.
why are they oh teach you yeah cause who did you yes that Mickey can twi a wo sere twetwi wa ha no na ma hu so we why are they papa okay yonko
Inter team enipa bebre wo didi o mo say they are the team to stop Barcelona. But they are in their worst spell this particular season. 3 games on my bunina and on team winning. And we show more against Roma. Inter for one dream, Basa Martin into no more fambulana. But you give it to no more top on back with Scott McTominay. 2 goals na general. And no demand Napoli in the game against Torino. And Conte is a league specialist. Obi him. On one another first. And the Inter be taking and was on back first. Let's see, because games now Kadisha and Sergio Inter Milan from treble in less than 2 weeks. Almost on here on Beco trophyless. Coppa Italia, Italian Serie A, and now they are waiting for the Champions League game against Barcelona. So Oma careful Inter Milan to Genoa. Almost Beco trophyless within this. So credit to Napoli and Oma pressure more almost so. And again, it is a team coached by an experienced man. Inti anyanwa se enra omutimi make sure se omobenya 2 goals no na dwena omde akonti Napoli league no omojibi na nsen losing their 2 key men with the transfer window, one in summer, one in January.
Okay.
But January they are first on the league table. Inti young chest Conte betimi maintain sport no na Genoa otimi age a league title no the Napoli. He's done well, and I think Inter need to back up if they really want to.
What we say about Scott McTominay? Said you the last 3 games, was 5 goals for Napoli.
I will go perform you.
So incredible.
On say no alongside Zambu Aguiza and Stanislav Lobotka. Omona bomb it for them and been playing so well, not playing so much under pressure, and he's performing. And again, he goes into the books of Manchester United players now. You know, move we are on what and you know, McTominay is playing like he has been in the Serie A for years. Why are there? And let's give credit to him and Antonio Conte.
All right. Top 5, top 4, top whatever. And so I din. We can hear results in the free one.
You know, it looks as if Chelsea is gradually giving me hope. And it's not when you come free up. You know,
bet my BB.
We go on no match no. Say any break come out the
no, akoye radio.
Oh, yes.
Radio.
But you know, at least almost BBC almost beat me about top 5.
Well, let's see.
Now no more say this game say Chelsea now after Everton no more Brenner come out in combat draw.
Okay.
But after Nicola Jackson she go no. Shehawa, look at the reaction of the Chelsea players after Obuji ball from Beto no. Na she baby or the ball na 2 year. O say nya second my referee to me be offside you know. Nottingham Forest ball where the FA Cup. Crystal Palace Man City Cup finals. Games ni be bars or midweek. Until na Arsenal City no munya chance to play. Now you know I left with Nottingham Forest or mo ball no mo timba back here. Newcastle United Chelsea Man City Nottingham Forest say ba coupe na di no be free. But as I said, Chelsea they would the difficult fixtures as compared to the rest. Liverpool, Man United, Newcastle and then Nottingham Forest. 4 games he said say Chelsea team minimum you kra na at least betting about top 5 but very difficult. So I'm betting Man United at 70 very difficult. Man U at home, Liverpool at home, Newcastle was in James, and Nottingham Forest was the city ground. You know, matches and heading. United the minister say
my psyche me honda into ya me Chelsea. Okay. My psyche me hon into no. And ya
Multimission Man U Stamford Bridge.
Okay, Man U no.
They do. Omo da femo. Okay, omo no match that the tire draw. Omo no match that the tire draw. Na mo Liverpool game. Yes.
Oma jewie but still.
Na mo ko Newcastle.
Me just some the top stars in the Bible. Fan kola no kra obi was me busy.
Sir.
But Newcastle so mo ka ho.
Yes, Newcastle ka ho.
Engineer ko wa o sha.
Mo matches na mo born there. Money Newcastle ne Nottingham Forest na finals.
Yes.
Because Nottingham Forest say Chelsea show more the last game. And say Chelsea be na baby edina. But came a city ground and they found it difficult to lose.
Newcastle, Nottingham Forest, Liverpool,
Man United,
Manchester United. Young trust young so media is here fine. Come and so Ephraim. Comedy top scorers no bro. But later bro all time top scorers. Premiership no emo. Salah 185 goals.
Yeah.
And that's some kitwa cry. I'm sorry, Alan Shearer still out on leading 260
just
goals.
Behind Andy Cole, Wayne Rooney, Hurricane, Alan Shearer.
Sure.
Women Kwana, Omodanim.
And then him.
Yes.
And I'm still counting.
Yeah.
I will be able
2 years.
Yes, 2 years. With me assigned to be account. Well, saying I was watching a Wabranti or deserve a statue. And also a born homo ye papa. You better say Africa. Now, the air cost so and so a member.